not appropriate.
Okay, so I wanted to talk to you guys about how Achieve 3000 you can use to do your formative assessments. So a teacher can assign skills that you will be teaching. So if there's, in your planning, if you're going to do cause and effect, for example, and you wanted to kind of have them do it in a small group, you could do that. So after they complete it, the teacher can check the skills report to see which students understand the skill and those that need more practice. So you can use that information to align your groups accordingly. So you can, the ones who have it already, you can find a way to extend those students, or the ones that need the actual practice, you know that who they are, and I'll show you how to do that. And then upon reviewing the report, the teacher can challenge students that already know the skill, and then that's repetitive because I just said that. Okay. Oh wow, how about that?
Smartboard, hey.
I don't have one of those. Okay, so another report that I'll show you how you can do is a teacher can set the date to include that information. So if you have a small group and you have kids who are on Achieve and you kind of want to see what they're doing, how they're doing, that kind of thing, you can pull up their report and just refresh it in real time. You just have to set the date for that date, and you say, John, you need to be on task or something like that. And so that gives you your instant feedback without having to stand over their shoulders.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So
Yeah, let's do that part.
if we're on your home page, I do want to show you the where you get the reports for the high, medium, low first. So in the top right corner, you'll see your name. And then when you get there, you'll click on your name, and then you're going to go to reports. And then once you're there, you're going to, under performance reports, it is the fourth one down. How are my students performing on standards? And then if you click on that and you scroll to the bottom, you come to view report. Let me know if I'm going too fast. And then the report should pull up. You should have your, really there's 4 categories. There's a 40 category for students who have not yet done any of those skills. And so one thing you can do with that is if the kids are, if you're assigning that skill and they're just skipping it or selecting a different story.
Yeah, why is that?
They're
it
just
seems
not
like a
logging
lot
into it.
of them haven't been addressed. Well,
Yeah.
I guess 1, 2, 3, 4.
So if you click on the plus, it'll show you the kids that are in each category. So you have your high kids, and you can group them accordingly, and then you have your lower kids. So the kids that are showing up as having done nothing, you can turn around and say, hey, I assigned this, I need you to work on that particular skill.
Well, some of them it's like 100% of the students didn't do it at all.
Well,
So
you
that
can-
one, does that mean it wasn't assigned?
It could be. The Achieve 3000 gives you different stories every week.
Right.
You can set schedule stories for certain times. If you click over to the left next to the standard, you'll see the word assign.
Ah,
And if you click assign,
okay.
it's going to then send them a message that says, hey, my teacher wants me to do this. And so that reporter pulls up, it gives you each student, and it gives you different options. And you would just have to click on it. The only thing that's kind of tedious is if you have a lot of kids, you have to click each individual
Yeah, because
student.
I see where it says mastery demonstrated, additional
Yeah.
practice.
So you have to go under each student's name.
Yep. So that would be what the screen before would do. So here you have 7 kids that need extra help. You
Right.
can just click those 7.
So
There's an article on Disney. I'm in.
where's the assigning for them?
You're going to click on this right here.
Oh.
So when you click on assign, it's going to give you all of your students. and
Oh,
it
it gives you
different
all
stories.
So if I
of them.
click
Doesn't-
in that box, when that
Mhm.
child opens up Achieve,
They're going to have a
it's-
message from you that says, hey, I want you to do this.
Can you change these at all?
They will do it for you. They randomly change based off of the different standards.
Oh.
So those stories are going to focus on whichever standard you're in. And
So
you,
how do you change the standards then?
you just have to go back to the previous screen and then scroll down and just pick a different grouping.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm not worried about the ones that have, like I have one on here that's a Lexile of 480 and it says mastery is demonstrated. And then I have another with a Lexile of 800 which says additional practice recommended.
Interesting.
That seems,
Yeah, I think there was some of the
480
kids,
is like-
if they continue to get it wrong, push the left level down. So it just may be an easier text that they're doing by line.
okay.
Okay. So yeah, from this screen you can assign it, and then if you want to, I can show you that other report, to where you can check it real time.
Yeah, how do you
Yes.
do that?
You're gonna
What's
close
that?
that report, and you wanna go back to your main page.
Where my name is.
Or we keep
Yep.
closing?
Yeah, you're gonna, where the name is, it should have the name of the story on top. If you click on the team biz, that'll take you to the home page.
Oh, I see.
There you go. So here today, gone tomorrow.
Oh, I see.
Okay, and
Are we
then,
there?
yeah, I am.
Well, no, I don't know where we are.
Okay,
I'm doing
that's
my
okay.
thing.
You wanna close this?
Nice. Pay attention.
She's that
That's okay.
student.
You have ADHD.
With it.
Get it together.
Okay, where are we?
Okay, scroll up to the top so you can get to your logo.
I do.
Click on Team Biz. And the good thing is they give you this story and it tells you what skill they're gonna focus on. So yours says March, the story comes to life, and it tells you what different standards. So if you like that particular story, you can assign that story.
Where does it say that? Oh, do I have to click this?
How about
Virginia
schedule my
standards.
lesson? I need to schedule a lesson.
Yeah, schedule my lessons.
Because I've done all
Wait,
of
where
these.
does that say that?
And so from
Are
here,
you asking me?
when you,
Virginia
it should be
standards.
underneath.
It's in the
See,
little,
these are
it's
all the ones I've
blue.
done.
I got it.
Okay.
And it says
So
what
if
it
there's one you
does.
like, you're gonna click on your
I didn't know
dates.
any of this.
And then you can adjust the time period that it's available. It looks like all of these with the tab are ones that have been
I've
scheduled.
done, well, yeah, because I've done it almost as many times as I had to do it. Because
Yeah.
we're required to do it 20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we are
this is,
too.
So
so they
you
didn't
get,
go over this with the achieved people? This
So
part,
this is what you
these
can
two,
do.
this right
You
now?
can search. Okay, we're doing the Great Depression, so put it in, but I think I've done everything under the
No,
Great
I'd rather
Depression.
know what the standards.
And then they said that you can go
And this
in
would just be
here
a way
and
that you could
do some kind
reinforce
of
what you're
SOL
teaching in class.
stuff.
Yeah, if I can
And
get
so
it.
you could have a small group who are on that.
Is that in,
And if they have
I don't know
a Great
where it is in
Depression,
here.
cause if you
But I've
can,
done hard times.
well, you can see what standards are in each part, each tab, there's math.
I don't think I've done stand-up.
and then you just have to click it, and then you can assign the dates that it's available.
That's what they said. They said somewhere in Achieve and
For the love of onions.